Gaza has been under a full Israeli blockade since the start of the conflict more than 2 months ago, and the UN says too little aid is getting in. The war has driven most of Gaza's 2.3 million people from their homes. Gazans said people forced to flee repeatedly were dying of hunger and cold, as well as bombardment, describing desperate attacks on aid trucks and sky-high prices. Gaza health authorities say around 18,000 people have been killed in the crowded enclave and conflict is intensifying. Mossab al-Khalut is caring for 2 seriously injured sons alone. His wife and daughter were killed when their home in the Jabalia refugee camp was bombarded. They've sought shelter in the European hospital in Khan Yunis. There's no treatment, no medicine, and no food in Gaza, he says. If they don't die from the war, they'll die from a lack of food, from hunger. After the collapse of a week-long ceasefire between Israeli forces and the Hamas, which controls Gaza, Israel began a ground offensive in the south last week. It has since pushed from the east into the heart of the city of Khan Yunis, with warplanes attacking an area to the west. The suffering is fueling fears of a mass exodus to Egypt.
This is really a tragedy, and it has been too long. We have suffered too much. So for the Security Council, definitely to maintain peace and security is our primary responsibility. And we have tried very hard. And of course, we need to do more.